So hello buddies, welcome back to your own channel Exam Buddy. So now we do the assignment of exercise and sports biomechanics week 1. So now we start the assignment 1. The question number 1, which of the following best defines kinetics? Option A, study of motion without considering force. Option B, measurement of speed and displacement in sports movements. Option C, study of force and that case or result in motion. Or option D, analysis of psychological factors affecting movement. And the answer is option C. Question number 2, which position is universally accepted as a reference position for describing anatomical direction and movements? Option A, fundamental position. Option B, spinning position. Option C, pronon position. Option D, anatomical position. And the answer is option D. Question number 3, a movement that brings a limb closer to the midline of a body is called option A, abduction. Option B, circumference. Option C, adduction. Option D, rotation. And the answer is option C. Question number 4, the axial skeleton include which of the following? Option A, femur, tibia, clavicle. Option B, skull, vertebral column, rib cage. Option C, scapula, pelvis, humerus. Option D, carpals, thoracic phalanges. And the answer is option B. Question number 5, which of the following synovial joints provide the greatest range of motion but comparatively less stability? Option A, hinge joint. Option B, condyloid joint. Option C, saddle joint. Option D, ball and socket joint. And the answer is option D. Question number 6, a high jumper performs a take off involving high extension, knee extension, and ankle plantar flexion. These actions occur primarily in which plane and around which axis? Option A, sagittal plane, mediolateral axis. Option B, faultal plane, anteroposterior axis. Option C, transverse plane, longitudinal axis. Option D, frontal plane, longitudinal axis. And the answer is option A. Question number 7, which bone tissue contain a lactic-like structure and it is a primary site for blood cell production? Option A, compact bone. Option B, cortical bone. Option C, yellow bone marrow. Option D, cancellous bone. And the answer is option D. Question number 8, which biological law explain how bone adapt structurally in response to increased mechanical load during training? Option A, Davis law. Option B, Newton third law. Option C, Wolff law. Option D, Hooke's law. And the answer is option C. Question number 9, why is integration of coaching and sports biomechanics essential for long-term ethical performance? Option A, coaching eliminates the needs for scientific analysis. Option B, biomechanics replace traditional coaching method. Option C, integration allow evidence-based identification and correction of performance gaps. Option D, scientific analysis focus only on injuries rehabilitation. And the answer is option C. Question number 10, which option best describe the relationship between osteokinematic and arthrokinematic during joint movement? Option A, osteokinematic describe muscles activation while arthrokinematic describe joint torque. Osteokinematic refers to bone movement in planes while arthrokinetics refers to joint surface. Option C, arthrokinetic occurs only during rehabilitation exercise. Option D, both terms describe the same types of movement, and the answer is option B. Now we submit the assignment. The answer is submitted. So if you want another course assignment answers, so you have to do one thing only. Please subscribe our channel so you get the answers of another assignments and courses. So goodbye. Have a nice day.